Yo, what's going on, guys? Benny Bricks here, and welcome back for another video. Now today, we're going to be taking a look at set number 71719, ZANE'S MINO creature. This comes with 4 minifigures, 2 ninja and 2 goblins. And yeah, let's get right into it. Before we start today's video, if you guys would please subscribe and like, it would mean a lot to me, and it makes my day when I see more subs and more likes and comments and all that. So it would mean a lot to me if you guys do that. Last thing, if you guys want to pick up this set, I actually have a link in my description of where you can actually get it. It is a little more expensive. It's like $10 more than the original price because it ships from Europe, but it's a good seller, and my box is in great condition, so the shipping was fine, and it got here in actually pretty quickly. It got here in like a week, so yeah, let's get right into it. So let's start with ZANE'S actual Rhino Minnow creature. And it balances between white, black, and gray for the color scheme, with a little bit of beige for like the toes and just some of the other skin. For the head, he actually has 2 gold horns. One's a little bit smaller, one's a little bit bigger. The head actually has a really unique feature where it launches up with using a rubber band right here. For the head actual detail, we can see for the eyes there's actually a printed tile, and that printed tile I'm going to take a closer look at because when I was building this confused me. But for the mouth down here, it actually opens, so you can open that up, and it closes pretty high, so it's slanted. And you can just see a few like icy crystals right here and here. It has a lot of rock design just all over the place, which that could be just rough skin. And yeah, let's take a closer look at that action feature. Back here, this little button right here, if you press that down, ZANE'S Minnow creature actually launches its head, which that actually is used for another build, which is the main goblin tower. So if you put a little goblin right here, then you can just have ZANE'S rhino head here, and then just go and knock that whole thing down, which I think that integrates with the whole ZANE'S action feature thing really well. For the sides of the legs, there's actually a surprising amount of detail all the way down to the feet, and the feet are just used of some toenails right here, which are just little spiky pieces, which I think that detail is awesome. There's just some more like rough skin parts or rock parts, and the rotation of the ankle is actually fair, but this whole leg doesn't really move. It just uses Technic pieces to connect there. So, I don't know. I feel like they need more rotation here, but whatever. There is actually an action feature right here. The action feature is if you push this little button back here, you launch a disc, which I think that's honestly pretty cool, but then you lose your disc, so I need to go find that. The back of the rhino is actually very, very poorly detailed in my own opinion. They use a lot of these shield parts right here, which this is actually a new piece. It goes 3 down, and it's just like this new black shield part, which I like it personally. I think that offers detail, but not if you use it as much as in the back. There's also a tail, which is used with a hook, and for the feet, you can actually see, oh, this one actually has more detail. By the way, it's not just a Technic pin holding it in, so you can see right there the ball joint works pretty well. And both the back legs have nice rotation, but they are poorly detailed with just the little plate thing and the feet. The side build for this set is actually for the goblins. It's a little Watchtower, and you can just see there's a little spot for a goblin right up here, and the other one can be on the steps up. I'm not actually sure how the game works per se, but I know that you can walk up these steps. Maybe you can die here or something because there's a skull and crossbones. There's also a little spider and a green crystal down here too. There's a green flame, and the action feature is if you push that down, or if you launch it from over here, then it falls over. And let's take a closer look at this sword. This sword is actually a really nice design. I love the white and the little white skull down here, and the white blade looks really nice too. I honestly love it. I don't know what these markings say. Somebody comment down below if you know. And it just has a black handle too. There are 2 different variants for this actual sword. There's a white one, and I'm pretty sure there's a black one, which I think that one comes in the Journey to the Skull Dungeons. First minifigure that we're going to be taking a look at is actually Cole. Now, he uses a great shield piece right there, and up here, you can actually see his, like, huge mace thing. You can, it's a nice design. It uses a red Technic pin in the middle of these two little rocket pieces to connect to make this nice huge solid piece, and then it just connects with a stick. I like that weapon a lot. And you can just see his prints in a little more detail there. I love the gold and the black. I think that looks really reflective and really nice. He has one tan arm, like he's missing a sleeve, and he has one gold arm for his armor. And the armor piece is actually new to this theme. It's this nice shoulder piece right here. It makes it hard to move this arm though. This way is fine, but back here, you can move this one way further back. So, and yeah, so the cowl piece also has a bit of armor on it, but if you remove that, then you can just see the standard face print and another one back there. For the Zane in this set, it actually does have this nice shield piece right here and a crossbow. You can see his gold armor piece on this side is actually different from Cole's because Cole's was on his other arm, like right there. And the shield part is the same exact one as Cole's as well. But right here we actually have Gleck. I love the nice purple instead of the traditional green. He also has this quiver back here. There's some very nice printing for the chest and actually for the back. The head mold looks pretty scary, but if you look at the back head mold, he actually looks kind of scared, which you'll see on the other goblin. And here we have Ginkle. Now, none of these minifigures are actually exclusive to the set, but I just love that name so much. It's so weird to say. But there is a little hood piece right here that goes on top of him, and this is what I was saying about the scared face print. It's actually the same head like print, which I actually think that's okay. I would have liked a new version of the goblin face, but whatever. This one comes with two little daggers, which I think that's cool, I guess. The chest printing is actually the same for both goblins, but I just really like how Ginkle turned out. I think that it's kind of like a hand-to-hand combat goblin warrior, which I think that's phenomenal. So the box design for these new sets are actually really cool. You can see Cold down here in this corner, and just the Ninjago symbol over here. And I really like the red and gray design. I think that's cool. It just shows the set. Since I had to get my set from Europe, you can actually see over here, it doesn't have tape. It actually has these little pressy-in things, which comes in a lot of cheaper sets, but for these it comes for the expensive ones too. You can actually see over here how it expands, so you can see this set, plus another set, plus another set, plus another set equals the whole expanded deal, which I like how all these sets intertwine. I think that's phenomenal. I've been waiting for something like that for a long time. So this is the whole set together. I really love this set. I'd say it's one of my favorites of the wave. I love the detailing on the actual Rhino creature, and honestly, this set's just extraordinary. So if you guys want to get this set for yourselves, I actually do have a link in my description where it's this eBay seller. His name is YB Collectibles, and basically he sells all of the LEGO Ninjago sets, and they are not fake. There are some fake European sellers right now, so be aware of that. And yeah, so he has a lot of the LEGO Ninjago sets, and if you guys want to buy them, then you can do that right now. So go, link in the description right now. Go now. And yeah, so that's basically it for this awesome set. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out. Bye.